Hello everyone, I'm Duke James. This is Vietnam 3.0. So looking at the census, this is the census campaign. Industry, food decreased, which makes sense because it retreats. It decays as wages goes down in profitability until it hits its balance point, but that's not where I want it to be though. Need it to be at least 600 more. We also now have a salt deficit. Fiber fuel is good. Raw materials has a massive deficit actually. I think something might be weird with these, because exotic goods actually decreased, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Because we were producing, before I built a bunch of infrastructure here, a bunch of irrigation infrastructure, we were producing 23, so it dropped 4. So I don't know if this year is just an anomaly. Consumer produced 76. The thing is, theoretically, if we demand 102, that should increase the price, which means that our production should eventually increase because the people that produce it get more. So I'm not worried about these being negative all that much, because this stuff should sort itself out. Not completely, but should at least move in the right direction, at least. And then our population is 33,000 natural change. Couple thousand more than before, and a couple thousand inward movement, so 5.1 million tenant size right now. Residents about unchanged. But I still have about 3,800 ducats, so I'm gonna throw 10 more ducats into industrial property around the country, and then $100 ducats in the capital farmlands, 10 ducats in those provinces, because I need that pop growth and I want the food. I want to get to 50,000 tenant size growth per year. That'd be nice. Looking at the other countries, Song grows by about 105,000. They're losing 10,000 people though, so about 95,000. Their tenant size is about 6 times roughly larger than mine. Which, they also have 70,000 troops now. They have even more than Ming. Yeah, that's why I want to keep Song away from Ming, because if those two people allied together, those two countries, it's not good. Oh, they have 70,000 troops because they are fighting Yuan, who constantly attacks Goryeo and loses every single time. They will not give that up. Song has 5 times, roughly 5 times my development. My development's 362, theirs is 1559, so that's actually in line. Tenant size wise versus development, which actually makes sense. The residents are dying at 7,000, but they have inward movement, resident movement of 8,000, so they're losing residents, but they're migrating in to replace those residents, so that's about net 0 effect. Let's see Ming. I think Ming has less tenants than Song, but they have way more residents. No, they have more tenants by an order of 50% more. 50% more tenant size than Song. Their natural change is 219,000 per year. I'm never going to actually catch up to these guys, but I don't want to lag too far behind them, though. They're losing 36,000 every year, though. So they're about 180,000 gain. They're losing 14,000 residents, but there's 36,000 moving into their country. I'm not sure where these 36,000 are coming from. Because it's not Song, it's not my country, it's not Zia. They must be migrating from Europe or something. Because I'm not sure where else those guys could come from. That's like 36,000 is the size of a large European city, and they're moving into their country every year from somewhere. Maybe the ocean. Maybe they're ocean people. They do live on the ocean. Mostly on the ocean. That's what it is. They're ocean. They're mer people. This province is almost, so close to being culture converted. Here's the culture map mode. Oh, okay, yeah, it didn't even give me a pop-up or anything, just culture converted. Also, and speaking of culture, my thesis down here of these provinces converting due to this being an accepted culture did not turn out to be true. These are not culture converting. So it's gonna have to go the really slow route from the north. Which this one is at 73%. And these are starting to culture convert now. This one already was. Why was this one culture converting? It didn't border an accepted culture. It's weird. That one is at 92%, 85%, 96%. That one is already culture converted. So that is one province so far. Should make this easier to convert. 14 months. Nah, 7 months. There's a couple of provinces that only require 7 months. So I think I'll actually try to work on those. Because it's going to require like 10 missionaries just to convert those provinces. I'll check out this province, Ha Tien. See how they're doing on religion. So they definitely made it harder to convert religion-wise. Probably they'll have it where some of these idea groups will make it easier. Because right now there's no religious idea groups in the game. So I imagine once they put some idea groups in, there'll be things that reduce the population's resistance to converting. Because right now, it converts about... actually, let's see, this is going to convert. It converts 3%. Every successful missionary converts 3% of this province to Mahayana. Rural population, that is. I think it converts urban and notables in the first time, like 100% of them, depending on size. Because right now there's 100% for both of those. But rural population, 3% in this province. That is so slow. Yeah, so I'm going to focus on the one that's 7 months, because that should go a little bit faster. These guys can re-ally next year in November. Hopefully they don't. They really love each other, though. Historical friend. That's horrible. And Zia is rival to both of them, so if I can attack Song and get them to break their rivalry with Zia, maybe Zia will break their rivalry with Song, and that'll help them stay apart. Tributary state declared war on somebody, okay. No commerce up here. Burgers at 40.76. Probably because it takes trade power minus 5. Trade power minus 5 divided by 5 is one of the base rates. And there's only 7 trade power there, so that's not a whole lot. And it also does some stuff with the subsistence. Subsistence is pretty high up here, 36%, compared to down here at 6%. So that's probably another thing that hurts commerce spread up there. So it's a slow march towards commerce, but we're getting it. I also have an heir now, a 136, so pretty crappy admin, but he's got a mill power at least, which is what I want. Can only rival Ayutthaya. I can't really ally anybody worthwhile besides Ayutthaya, so I'm a little hesitant to rival them with this situation up here. Losing 10 ducats, which is not that bad. We should be losing double that, but Song is helping out. Thank you, Song. Very cool of you. Zia is requesting that we come to their aid in the Ming-Xian War over Chinese hegemony against Ming. Chinese hegemony. Hegemony? Well, I'm not going to say no to that. That sounds kind of scary. Alright, Zia, Ayutthaya, Dai Viet, Jingchu, and Lan Na against Ming by themselves. They have... Okay, we have a cannon advantage. This is, yeah. Oh no, my ships. Get out of there. Get out of their ships, you're gonna die. Alright, I lost one ship. Yeah, come to port, please. What's my force limit, actually? 34 force limit. Okay, so my force limit's increasing. Don't have a whole lot of manpower. Let's do... gonna get 3 mercs. They now have 85,000 troops. And I don't have access through song. I'm gonna try to stick near Zia's troops. The good thing about this is it's a more united front versus Song. It's right here. Looks like they're trying to get these troops down south. Trying to rush those troops in. Alright, everybody's gonna move all of their troops into this battle. Okay, we won, so Ming is going to attack us with 21,000 troops. Pretty much even, roughly. Same amount of infantry lost. They lost more cav and a couple more cannons. Now we can go through Song. Alright, I'm gonna leave 1 troop here. Also, the 10-year plan is over, so I'm gonna check that out. Just very briefly, see where we're at with food. 1497, so that was about a 50% roughly increase in food production. And, okay, yeah, so something must have happened. Exotic goods is now 27, so that actually went up. And consumer goods production is 89. So something weird happened with those, but it was about a 50% increase. I'm going to end this part here and pick it up in the next part. So far, actually not bad. We have a little bit of a troop advantage, but they have the benefit of being 1 country, so we'll see how this goes. Goodbye.